Welcome back, everybody, to another stock trading video. Let's go over some of the stocks that we haven't watched for next week, because next week is going to be yet another volatile week. We have some very notable and reputable earnings that I am definitely excited for. So before we hop right in, if you guys could do me a little quick favor, leave a like. It helps out the channel tremendously. Without further ado, let's hop right in. Today, yet another slow day. I'm still grateful. Any green is good. Today actually marks one day that we have not taken a red day, a loss. Last loss we took was December 22. It was Tesla. It was $600. The worst part about that loss was that we were up 700 that day and we ended down 600. So yeah, always make sure to manage your risk. And at the end of the day, keep your goals in perspective. When I first started trading, making $100 a day was my goal. And now $100 a day is pretty much like a bad day for me. So always keep that in perspective. Always be grateful. But the vaccine, the news on that, the new strain. I know I saw a headline on CNBC saying that the new vaccine variant found in the UK, the new strain that was found in the UK is actually worse and more deadly than the current strain. I need to look more into that. Honestly, I thought this news was going to just be forgotten. It wasn't going to be brought back up. It wasn't going to be magnified by the media because actually what I read also was that the new vaccine that's coming out right now was actually pretty effective against the new strain. So I'm not sure where that conflict comes in or where there's that miscommunication, but at the end of the day, time is gonna tell, man. So hopefully we still have that 100. I think Biden said 100. In his first 100 days of office, he's going to vaccinate 100 million people. So that's actually gonna be a very, very important topic next week. Even over the weekend, I think we can see some potential catalysts or updates on the new strain, on the new vaccine rollout. I know there's other parts of the country that still have problems getting that distributed. So we'll see. Gamestop, oh my. I know this one was actually when we traded. Well, Tesla wasn't really doing anything except towards the end of the day where it started to push. But why is it not? Let me type it. Gamestop. We the same trading strategy we had on Tesla, we approached here on GameStop. So we bought the dip right after it got halted. If you're not aware, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it was halted like 4 times when it was like at 60 on the way down and on the way up. We bought the dip around 54, 55, got a little bit of that profit, but it still managed to hold around that $50 level. So that's always going to be the $0.50 psychological number. When GameStop was right around $30, we said be careful because the momentum behind this stock, the hype, this is almost like a meme stock. There really isn't much catalyst behind this other than the huge community of Wall Street bets. It's the way I see it is really Wall Street bets versus Citron, which said this stock was going to come down. If I'm not mistaken, a couple days ago when it was right around, where was it when it dropped? I don't quite remember, but since then they've been completely wrong. Even today, he said he's going to stop. They said, I believe his name is Andrew Left. He said he was going to stop covering GameStop because of threats he received to his family. Again, that's not cool, threatening someone just because of their analysis on a stock. It's not cool, So he walked away from the stock. I'm pretty sure they're down big on this stock, trying to short it. I know they've also made mistakes in the past trying to short NIO, Tesla, PLTR, but aside the threats and all that, there's two very big different things. So it managed to prop up to 76 on the high. Again, like we said in the 30s, watch the 50s. I'll say here, watch 100. I know I may be a little far out, but the fact that we almost hit 80s today, it's up. It was up like 69%. It's pretty insane. So as for some technicals, right here we have that previous resistance right around 43. You can see we had these slightly higher lows, and we broke out past that into this ascending triangle, which today it broke out way further than I thought. I actually didn't start looking at this stock until it was like right around 55 is when I started looking at it. I ignored this little run here out of nowhere. All these shorts, I believe the short interest is like 141%. All these shorts covering has just added more fuel to the fire. So definitely going to be watching this stock. If it does pull back, watch the 50s and possibly even further, maybe towards the $43 mark. Some earnings tomorrow. Some earnings next week, which are going to be insane. So Apple is the first one. I like comparing Apple to Tesla. Earnings are literally on the same day, on the 27th. We also have Microsoft, which is a day, I believe, a day before, as well as AMD and Facebook. But what Apple just did here, this run, this spike from literally the 128s to the 140s, is what I wanted Tesla to do. That run before earnings, which we did not get, unfortunately, but Apple did perform right. Did perform well. It even broke past that 4-hour resistance here at 138. If it does pull back next week, I'd say it pulls back to 132, right under the EMA, still holding yet these higher support levels above that previous resistance right around 132, 133. I won't chase it, but keep this one on watch because it's definitely going to weigh in on the market. Tesla as well, same day. This one still has that resistance here at 168. There we go. But it's holding at such a high level from its highs. I thought we were going to blow past it easily. We have yet to see a pretty decent solid move. Today, Tesla was literally red pretty much the entire trading day except for the end when it really wanted to close green. And look, here we are, 147 after hours. I did not swing this trade, or I did not swing any shares because we'd swung some 10 shares yesterday at 847, and we were already down at open a couple hundred, like $150. And I don't like playing catch up, I just I'm gonna stick to what works. And we made back the loss and some, but at the end of the day, I don't like that feeling of having to play catch up. I don't want to make back those losses because sometimes it doesn't work out and you end up digging that hole deeper and find yourself in a bigger loss. So watch these earnings. Churchill, CCIV, I know they have that rumor of the merger. The reason it went up today because of this article by LA Times, Lucid Motors press to go public thanks to Saudi money and SPAC mania, and that's caused a spike here, probably instigating more on those rumors. So actually, I'm still not going to touch it until something is pretty much certified, but the fact that it's spiking, that gives me an idea of how the public feels about it. What's the sentiment? So the fact that it just spiked on that article, I mean, we've seen other articles before, and I believe they even spoke on it saying that about the rumors, and that but they did not decline the rumors. They just acknowledged and said they had no comment on it, I believe. So the fact that it spiked on this tells me that the next catalyst is probably going to be another headline by who knows. So watch that. Other than that, guys, that's pretty much it. Hopefully you guys have an amazing rest of the day and the weekend, and I will see you guys Monday for another trading day. Take care, guys.